we're blind. Them the purpose against the neighbor, you not be mention. Wow. Then mama works so hard, but just the whole expense and we need equal work for equal share. No one's among no minimum wage. Yes, equal work for equal share.
Equal work for equal share. Isn't that the way divine benefit should be? That what you truly put in is what you get out. In communal environments for thousands of years, even in contexts of reclamation of those divine environments in the modern, through the ashrams that was designed by Mahatma Gandhi in India, to several other camps across India, supported by many gurus, and communal living as a natural lifestyle in Africa, where collectively the tribe, the community, own the land, owns the property, owns all of the possessions. It's not an individual construct. The material exchange there between individuals is an exchange between tribes, between culture, between nations, between kindreds, and even across boundaries and frontiers. There is an established traditional means of exchange. Some will draw on narratives of the barter system of ancient Africa, and many economists of the modern age will talk about that in a very pseudo language to suggest almost like it's not a true value system, like it's not a true system of exchange. They point to facts like money is not just a bearer of value, but a storage of value. And they look on goods and services, exchange for goods and services, as having a very limited store of value. It is a philosophy that is steeped in materialism. It is only limited when the lifestyle of the individual isn't sacrosanct with the barter exchange system. It has to be a way of life. The exchange of your services has to be equal to the exchange of goods. So you can't be two-timing with a material mindset to want to fix a specific exchange and then exploit based upon your price fixing consumer index, mercantile systems of exchange where you fix prices, wreck economies, ruin lives for a figure you call a statistic. You create hedge funds to group large inflated value. You sell debts, bad debts. You set a culture of warmongering, thievery upon the consciousness and the lifestyles of billions of people, while at the same time belittling pure value exchange. Equal worth for an equal share. It's not based upon the exploitative economic modules of modern civilization. Hell no. And if those systems, according to His Majesty, had made a better society, we would have inherited a better system of human life, especially through policy, government institutions, the ministries of government, the functions of government. We would have inherited a system that is wholly functional to the human life. But materialism, driven by greed, managed and controlled by the politics of money, has billions of people distracted, hundreds of millions of people deeply impoverished, the true losers in a system of win and lose, of winners and losers. In this pyramid scheme system of modern civilization, modern culture, modern countries having a very unkind economic policy towards the greater good. They have grouped themselves into trade zones, grouped themselves into special organizations caring for the interest, the common interest of a common oppressor.
And yet we, the marginalized, the disenfranchised nations
and peoples, find it so hard within our own realities to just consciously organize and centralize, as His Majesty had said such a long time ago, to put our affairs in order, to get the best team out there in these trade summits to negotiate better deals for the people. You feel me? I hope you feel me, you know. Because you see more time we are talk right here on the Night Sage Show, forums.mediazone.com. For the millions of Jamaicans who find yourself in the diaspora, working damn hard just to keep your ass and your fingers warm. And you didn't know before you went there. You didn't know before you arrived and started living this reality. But now you know the cold hard reality of materialism. And don't you yearn? Don't you just yearn for that communal life in Jamaica, where someone could truly give you something and never expected anything back? And you would give someone and truly not expect anything back, just as you would receive unknowingly. Just genuine kindness. Those are systems of exchange in Jamaica. Other systems of exchange of value that's not talked about. When you're down on your knees and you're effed up your material existence, your rent due, your car payment due, your this, your that, your picnic, everything, yet still you go to the bank, them give you a long list of assurances they want to suck the lifeblood out of you just to get you out of this situation. So you know the banker and the banksters ain't in your corner. And even if they do come on board, you'll be paying with every limb you have later on down the road. But you know, say, amongst all of your so-called friends and this a friend and that the friend, there's always, want to put your hand on the ear and acknowledge, because you know what I say. There's always a genuine friend, friends, organization, church community, bingy organization, Rasta grouping. There's always someone, somehow, that always comes through for you in that value. And a lot of time, Jamaican people, in the diaspora, all over, people of the world, listen what we're saying, listen what I am saying. These occurrences happen continuously on a daily basis. A system of exchange based upon heritage, culture, familiarity, love. Nothing to do with the premise of I'm going to lend you 10 and you're going to return 20 to me. Not a system of exploitation, not a hustle, not a cheap scam. So we ain't all effing scammers. For many in the diaspora loves to disassociate themselves from Jamaica. And yes, I will add this into the mix as well. There's a lot of people in the diaspora who says Jamaicans at home have a beggy mentality. I'm a Jamaican. I don't skin up my nose. I know the truth. Yes, a lot of we do have a beggy mentality. I'm not a beggar. I don't push up my nose because somebody said them jump on a plane, because I know the cold ass hard reality of living in that material system that denigrates you naturally. In fact, you're black. The best gift you have in that system is the fact that you're Jamaican. And you're born in a culture that no matter how they belittle you and deride our culture, that taught you how to love yourself and love each other, and taught you the value of your family and your community. We created a music, a lifestyle that has inspired the world. We create great athletes, great intellects, so something must be right in how we're doing life in Jamaica. So the beggy mentality is a denigration of Jamaican mentality. Or the seeping of materialism. I don't know if I don't want to hear this. Because I love it. It pamper on foreign ass ego. This is the Night Side show. And I told you, if you're just listening, I don't F around. It pampers your foreign ass ego. That we Jamaicans, your homeland, we're just begging your ass. That is an inculcation of European and American materialism through the television, through the music we listen to. That promotes the need to own, the need to change your hairstyle every week, month, to the fresh Brazilian, the virgin this ear and that shoes, the this a brand and that the brand. Now we're taking it over into our music. And now we've become bastions of this material culture. So yeah, many who can't keep up with the black ass Joneses are gonna be begging for a piece of the modern corona, of a piece of the modern pie, the modern material pie. Say hi. Because your uncandid ass beg you something, camera. Materialism has derailed and derided the human spirit, especially for Africans in the West. Because so much of us attach well-being to material position. Watch you now hype over your brand new car. I hope you can make those payments. I ain't a hater. I ain't a hater, certainly not no player hater. I hope you can afford that big ass apartment trying to keep up with your white ass, boss ass friends and familiars. And yes, also in Jamaica too. We have a name we call them bossy slaves. Bragging about your ride. How much girls you just get because you ride. Or you just boss so you're nice. Materialism has eroded morality. We have allowed it to. We don't give true credence to the man who reminds us, to the woman who reminds us. Choose virtue over vanity. We don't want to hear Haile Selassie who says spirituality and materiality must be balanced. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. We want to hear about going to get what is mine. We want to hear about so much things that takes us away from the reality. But my people, Jamaicans in the diaspora,